Hi everyone, this is some cabinetry that's going to be redone with chalk paint. It is in great shape and it was made about 40 years ago, so it's withstood the test of time. It's in great shape, it really is. All it needs is some TLC. I will be going through the steps involved in doing chalk paint, and also I'm going to be putting on European style self-closing hinges. That's going to be interesting. I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I've enjoyed making it. In this segment of the video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to install the self-closing hinges, often referred to as European style hinges, and these self-close. You can see it closing by itself. Maybe not. But anyway, it's a 52 millimeter hole that I have to drill, and it just so happens that, let me take you over here with me. This is where the old hinge was. And this hole here, right in the center here and there, is exactly where I need to start my hole for the 52 millimeter. And the tricky part is, if you go too deep, you'll drill right past your door into the substrate below, and your door is ruined. So I'm going to try to set you guys up for the shot. Let me know if you can see it, okay? Here we go. If you're not used to doing this, or this is your first time, you're going to want to stop, take your hinge, and see where you're at. We're not there yet. We have a ways to go. So I'll continue on with the drilling. Nice and easy. You can't make a mistake doing this. About 1/8 of an inch more to go. Nerve-wracking, isn't it? That's perfect. One screw in there. One screw goes in that side, one screw goes on that side. And I'll do one more for you, okay? Like I say, the hole is where I have to be at, right here. A little more. See how it wobbles? You can't have any wobble or this hinge will not work correctly. We're almost there, 1/16 of an inch. A little more. And your drill bit, this is a Forstner bit, what they call a Forstner bit. You can't have it cocked one way or the other when you're going down. It has to be straight. Perfect. Nice and steady. No holes on the other side, that's what we want. Okay, guys. Now you know how to do it. Okay, I know I'm a little low, but I want you to focus on what I'm doing here and not so much me. But what we're going to do is install the screws. And if you're cockeyed like that, it will not work. And if you're, same thing. So the easy way to do it, take a straight edge. This is a piece of aluminum that I cut off. Lay it down. Get that out of the way. And it self-aligns. Absolutely self-aligns. And you can take your, well, you can't reach over there, but anyway, I'll hold it in place. And this is going to receive a pilot hole on all four areas where the screws go. And this drill bit, it has a spring in it. And as you go down, it makes a pilot hole. Here we go. Ready? Okay. I have it where I need it. This has adjustability to it. So you're looking for the same amount of reveal here and here. So it looks pretty good. I've marked my hole. I'm going to take it off. And now I'm going to use the same bit. It makes a nice little hole. If I can get it in here. Okay, that went pretty good. So let me give a close-up shot here, guys. That little oval-shaped opening right there, you want your hole right in the middle of it. That way you can adjust it up and down as needed. Now, let's see if I can get the door installed without causing a big problem. Magnetic bits are your best friend in doing things like this. Holds it in place. You don't have to worry about it dropping. Now I've got to reposition the door and see if I can pull this off. Once I get one screw in the hinge, it won't fall. So my goal is to get a screw in the hinge on the top, about right in the middle. That looks about right. Hang on, it dropped. Right there. Okay. Like I say, this is nerve-wracking. Okay, there's one in. I'm going to do the bottom, doing the bottom one now. Now this hinge, this side here, the bottom hinge right there, you can see it's not quite on the 3/4 inch piece of lumber, so it needs to be like that. See, it just flattened out real good like that. Let me get you guys adjusted a little lower. Okay, here we go. Like I said, now this first door is experimental. I have had to whittle some off the sides before. Okay. Let me back you guys up a little bit. I hope you guys can see all right. Okay, it closes. So we're going to adjust. I need to do some adjustment on it. And let me give you guys a break. I'll come back and we'll show you how to adjust the hinges. Okay, now we have a bit of an issue. When the door closes, it closes fine, self-closing works just great. The issue is that there is a gap, an obvious gap on this side here. So the way that you have to take care of that, you have to rip down some lumber. And this is how far I have to come out with it, 3/4 inch. So this is just a scrap piece right here, but I want to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to rip this down, and that'll build that up, and that'll take care of the gap. The bad thing is I have to do it to every door. So it's going to be a while. It's a process. Like I was saying, this is a major undertaking with this cabinet renovation. The good thing is this is going to be I had to change course on finishes to make it a little easier on me. We're going to be using a newer product to me. It is from Lowe's. I've used it before, but not necessarily on cabinets. But it works great on cabinets from what I understand. Krylon shock paint. Tough as nails. So we're going to put this on the cabinets, and we're going to see how this is going to turn out. Anyway, I'm going to give you guys a break, and I'll come back to you guys later. Thanks for hanging in with me. I appreciate it. Okay guys, in this video here, I'm going to be ripping down some stock. I only have 2 pieces to rip down, and then I have to go to Lowe's Lumberyard or Home Depot and pick up some more. But I wanted you to show the process. This is a table saw, a 10-inch table saw. and it is very dangerous. Watch your fingers when you're doing something like this. You've never used one before, don't start without watching a couple of videos. Here we go. The reason I'm holding this down as I pass through, this has a tendency to buck up like that. Keeping this down is a lot safer. Anyway, I hope you guys got a good look at the saw action. That's pretty cool stuff. I'll get back with you later. Okay, so moving right along, doing things like this, you also have to know what to do when things go wrong. Well, I was drilling this out for the recessed hinge, and the veneer caught under it. So what do you do? What are you gonna do? Take your knife and kind of cut back like that. I know it looks horrible. Then take your spackle. Drydex is what I've been using. It works great. And it's just a matter of putting some on. It doesn't have to look pretty. Sand it down. You want to build it up a little bit. All this gets sanded down. So that's what you do. Put your top back on. Don't leave your spackle out with your lid off, ever. Especially when you have 10% humidity. Anyway, that's what you do when things go wrong. Hi guys, I'm back. I wanted to clarify something. This is a 35mm hinge that I'm putting on. And this is what I'm using from Wood River. It is a 35mm Forstner bit, like I mentioned, and a drill bit template. It's really simple. You get this template right here, and the center hole is the one you go by. Let's say this edge was your cabinet door. You just put it on the cabinet door, align it where you want to go, and that's where you drill at, right there. It's as simple as that. And it really is a huge time saver. Okay, to make another clarification, you were probably asking yourself, why am I having to rip down the stock to fill in between the frame and the door? It's because of this right here. This door does not have a 90-degree flush edge. Look at the detail on this door. That is giving me a lot of grief so far as getting the alignment correctly. So the only way that I can make this work with the hinges, I have to use a filler strip on the side. And we'll get into that more tomorrow. And if you guys have made it this far, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I am whipped. It's coffee time. We'll see ya.